So this is the original wiring. You can't see it on camera, but it's a 12-2. So over here, we did direct replacement with 12 gauge for this whole wall, going all the way around. Because I could pull 20 amps through that then, and at the breaker, it's 20 amps. But we noticed this was here, this white, which is 14 gauge. So it can only carry 15 amps. So it's mixed now. Then,
and it's connecting this one and that one?
yeah,
which is what Daniel was replacing the last day they were here.
Yeah, it's the whole wall. And then I was curious what's at the breaker, because if there's ever an inspection in terms of what gauge is going into the breaker, now there's mixed in the wall. So we took this. The idea would be, all right, the lights are on their own. They can be on 15 or like 14 gauge, so 15 amp, whatever. So I come in here because I'm concerned that I see this, and are my receptacles in my living room now. I have 12 gauge wire, but I won't have the correct wire at the breaker. And I can see down here, I'm not going to touch anything because it's live, but right here, you can see the white. You can see the white cable that was used, and then the hot goes right up. And now, what we also found out is lights and the entire room, the receptacles, are all on one. Everything's off. Now we have a Roomba, that's what you see glowing over there, plugged into the receptacle. And when we go back and turn it on, you can hear it.
I'm starting to charge.
So the whole room is on one breaker. The lights,
And it's not
the
just one
receptacles.
room. It's broken out technically 3 rooms and one big open space.
Well, these lights here that aren't on, simply because we don't have them turned on right now, this is technically one room. These 4 that you can see, that's one room. We don't even have our chandelier yet plugged in, but that will be also on the same circuit. And then this is the kitchen. All of these are on the same.
And we haven't even put the pendant lights for the island in yet, which will go dead
You
center.
you can see the outline here for the island. So that's going to be right here. So that's going to be an additional 2 or 3 lights. So our understanding was all the lights would be broken up and on their own, so that when we plugged things into receptacles, we didn't have dimming issues. And I don't like the idea of mixing different gauge wires, even though you can. Because if I want to plug something in here, like an industrial vacuum, I have a 20 amp vacuum. I'm glad I saw that it was a smaller gauge. But this needs to change at the box, because this limits all of the original work that's in for the receptacles.